All right, a lot of people run into issues where they'll blame failures on a certain brand. I think I was talking about this earlier. And a lot of times that I've noticed when they bring them to me after the second failure is that the cylinder was out of round, so oval in shape, or tapered, so it was tighter on top or looser on top than the rest of the cylinder. And to check this, you'll need a dial bore gauge. Using a dial bore gauge is simple. You're just going to make sure that you get the right length adapter for your cylinder size, and you want to make it to where it's just going to apply pressure here to this little button and change your settings. Now you're looking for is major differences. This one's goes to 5/10,000ths of an inch, so I have play between 4 of these marks, 4 little hash marks. Well, that was a little too high. So a little play between 4 of these hash marks, and yeah, just don't go 5. So you'll go in and you'll start close to the top where the piston rides. You're going to see where the farthest point there, and where the farthest point is. So you get pretty close. It sits there, touches about 12 on this one, or 11, I should say 11. So we go down to midway through cylinder, touches about 11, down to the very bottom. Oh, a little bit tighter at the bottom, just very slightly, it's still 11. And then you're going to spin the cylinder and do the same thing. So we don't have any taper now. There's no taper this way or that way. And we're looking for the outer round, and we were, sitting close to the 11. So pretty close to the top. So it's still 11. Down to the middle, still on the 11. And then at the bottom, still on the 11. So this is a good cylinder. It's still within perfect spec, pretty much, like brand new. And another thing you're going to look for too is, this is going to be hard to see, and I think if I put my flashlight on this, it's going to make it worse. But you're looking for the crosshatch on the cylinder wall. See all that crosshatch? As long as it's still there, and usually there'll be run marks on intake or exhaust side, which this doesn't have. This is still a really good cylinder, still very usable. So at this point, go ahead and clean up your sealing surfaces, both base, base, top end, and your tensioner, exhaust, or coolant port if you have one on your cylinder, and put a straight edge across it and make sure that there is no warpage on your cylinder. So on both base and head. And that's that. I'm a terrible teacher. I'm sorry. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. But bada bing, bada boom, checking for good cylinder. That's how you do it. And if you don't have access to this kind of tool, I'm sure you could just take it to a shop and have them check it for you. Probably do it for like 20 bucks. But that's that.